Yo, yo. I'm gonna do like we usually do and chill for a little bit. Um, before y'all get started, before we get started. Like I said, recapping the show Friday, which was dope. Definitely had a good old time. Great performances. We premiered the Blade, so imagine the Blade, so imagine, which will be I'm gonna upload the Blade So Imagine sometime next month. I just don't know when. And then the next exclusive So Imagine I'm gonna do is probably gonna be for Batman Beyond Revenge of the Joker. Or maybe I'll do that. Actually, maybe that won't be a exclusive So. Maybe I'll just put that on the channel. I feel like y'all might like that. But yeah, the event, the Bowery Electric, was fire. We had dope performances, a decent amount of, it was a good turnout, you know what I mean? We got to do some really dope performances. The homies killed it. All that good stuff. And on top of all of that good shit, we premiered the Blade So Imagine and people really liked it. So that was fire. We really got to do some real cool stuff because that Blade So Imagine, it starts, what up, Master Magnetism? It starts from the mother's perspective who had the Blade's moms. And then it goes to the dude that went to that stupid ass party with that girl. You know, at the beginning of Blade, dude is like, yeah, he all turned up and Shorty's taking him basically to a party to get eaten by vampires. And he walks past all of this crazy stuff and just doesn't think nothing of it. And we go that, and then we go to Blade's perspective for the rest of the So Imagine. It's actually pretty fun. So I'm probably gonna drop that soon. Not soon, but in June. Cause like if I just drop it immediately after, then what's the incentive to come out to the show to see it exclusively? So we're gonna drop it in June. This Sunday, I'm dropping the So Imagine for Universal Soldier. I watched that movie. I watched it like partially as a kid, but now we watching it as an adult, and that movie is ridiculous, yo. They basically just, model zombies or whatever like that. Blade had one of the greatest superhero entrances. That's a fact. Which one though? There was the one where he was just in the club, just chilling with the level on. Then when he jumped and landed, he was like the first person. Was Blade the first person to do the superhero landing? I feel like he did the superhero landing before Iron Man. Like Iron Man did the superhero landing, like with the fist and the look up. But I feel like Blade did that before he did. And Blade caught the shades midair. Cut dude in half and caught the shades midair and put them on, and then the music turned on. You can't get no iller than that, yo. Blade was fire. But yeah, the event was fire. I wish more of y'all could have came out. But I know a lot of y'all are not in New York. But we'll do some more. Yeah, it was also the first introduction of the L-Cam. What's the L-Cam, bro? Master Magnetism. They want to know what that is. Bro said the L-Cam. I don't know what that is. What the hell is happening with this? All right, well, I got to put some juice in that. I don't know what that is. Also, what was I saying? So we did a couple. I got to get back to the cartoons because the reason y'all haven't seen new So Imagine cartoons because I was focusing so much on this event. So I didn't really get a chance to make new stuff. And then I also been making the movie ones for the monetization. So like when I do the movie ones, they take some time. I was able to finish the Universal Soldier one in like 2 days, but they take time to do. And I got to get back to the cartoons. But also, let's talk. What favorite cartoon characters, bro? Or favorite TV show characters, favorite characters in general? I gotta say Dean Winchester. I don't know if you ever watched Supernatural, but Dean Winchester is dope. When the camera pans over the Blade as he's flipping out of the window and Blade. Okay. I gotta rewatch Blade 2. I watched Blade 1, but I haven't watched Blade 2. So imagine. Happy belated birthday, King. Oh, it wasn't my birthday, but my birthday was in December. I turned 40, but thank you. That is a belated birthday. Birthday, Gary Tyndall. Make sure y'all hit them likes. Get them likes up. But yeah. Favorite movie characters, favorite TV show characters, favorite all of that. I'm just curious because I'm constantly looking for new things to do. Today I asked on Instagram what cartoons, and I gave people like a list of cartoons that I remember doing. Um, and well, I think I'm actually gonna do another event in the summer, but I want it to be a listening party for a project I'm working on with the homie DU Ivan out in Miami. So hopefully we could get that popping for July or early August. But what was I saying? Yeah, no, I was asking people what cartoons should I do that I haven't done. It was funny. I went to this event, right? And it was a comedy show. And there was this guy there, and we started talking about old cartoons. And he was like, "Yo, our real monsters," and I was like, "You know what? I never did our real monsters. I low key might want to do our real monsters, y'all." Cause our real monsters is crazy. Cause they had dude that he's supposed to be a monster. He just butt naked with his eyeballs in his hand. I low key feel like they bit Pan's Labyrinth bit that. Remember Pan's Labyrinth? Oh, I should do Pan's Labyrinth, right? Wouldn't that be a crazy soul? Imagine Pan's Labyrinth, that crazy ass movie. Anyway, y'all seen Pan's Labyrinth? Let me know in the chat. Do your favorite Looney Tunes episodes. I had to do my man. I like the singer about the. Ooh, I'm about to do that. I like the singer about the moon and the tune and the springer. I like the singer about the. Then I got to do that. My man right there, yo. He was trying to get a record deal off rip. Parents was hating. He's like, yo, I'm about to get this record deal, mom, pop. I got this song. I came out with this song. I like the singer about the moon and they don't even get what I'm saying, B. That was my dad's favorite. I love that one. I like the singer about the moon and the tuna and the springer. Then there's also the what is it? There's a popular Tom and Jerry one where Tom is trying to impress the girl and she leave with the other cat anyway. That one might be a good one to do. Something about that. Where y'all went, man? We had like 10 people in, now we got 5. I gotta stop playing. Get them likes up. Now we got 3. Where y'all at?
Going on because you go live and it don't show up at the top of my fucking feed.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with YouTube, man. They fronting on my live videos. YouTube? Yeah, I'm on YouTube, not Instagram. I just left YouTube. Maybe I'll go on Instagram after this. I don't know. I thought you was on Instagram. Nah, I might go on Instagram after this. Because I feel like YouTube is... I don't know what's happening on YouTube right now. Is you ain't my baby, that one. Ever seen Rocco's Modern Life? It's crazy how that was. Yo, I was just talking to this. Shout out Marcus F and Prime, because we've done some collaboration videos, some like Soul Magic collaborations, and we was just talking about doing Rocco's Modern Life because Rocco's Modern Life was crazy. Wasn't it like Rocco was a phone sex operator, right? I ain't watched it in a while, but I gotta rewatch it because Rocco was some wild. Yeah, I'm about to load back up on some cartoons and I'm gonna hit y'all. Boop, 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 boop. Was that the one where Tom ended up chilling on the train tracks? I don't remember actually. I just know that he had his girlfriend. He kept trying to impress her, and she ended up skedaddling on him with some other cat anyway, because he was thirsty to impress her. I think she was a gold digger. I don't know. But anyway, get them likes up, y'all. Hit that like button. But yeah. That was the one that I high key definitely want to do. I definitely want to do. I like the singer about the moon and the tuna and the springer. They turned that into a hit song in the 2000s too. Hit 'em up style. I wonder if they got paid off of that. I wonder if they ever took Blue Cantrell to court so they could get their money for that, because that was definitely her melody. I'm like, did they get paid off of that? Was that an interpolation? Because it must have been. It was that. As soon as I heard that song, I'm like, oh, they ain't slick. They stole that from my homie, the Owl. Parents was hating until he blew up. Then they was dancing and singing. Parents was hating. That was Zoot Suit episode. Jerry was blocking. Then it did the same thing happen to Jerry, and then they was crying together, right?
The suit shrank.
What suit? No, that's not what I'm talking about. There was an episode, that's Pumpkin off screen. That's my brother. There was an episode in Tom and Jerry where Tom was trying to impress this girl, and she ended up skedaddling with some other cat that had more money than him. And then Jerry was laughing at him, and then the same thing happened to him. And then they was just sad together. It's like, man, these women ain't loyal. This is the Chris Brown episode. Sup, Pumpkin? Off screen. See you getting love in the chat, Pumpkin. Crying on the train. Yeah. You're right. They was upset at the end. Joint was hilarious. It's a classic, yo. Yeah. But yeah, I'm still thinking of new movies. I think I had Universal Soldier was on the list that y'all gave me. But now I want to do more Dolph Lundgren movies. Like I high key want to do more Dolph Lundgren movies. Ooh, not now. Yeah, I high key want to do. If y'all got movies in mind, like Dolph Lundgren shit like that, let me know. Cause I need movies. I need more movies to do. Cause I'm running out. It's like now I'm getting indecisive with the ones I want to do. Because like I high key want to do. I still want to do Breakfast Club. Maybe I should have made this live later too. Cause it feels like I don't know. But anyway, I high key want to do the Breakfast Club. Mm. But I don't know. And I also want to do Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which I think would be a fun video to do. Off camera Esco, I like that. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I think would be a fire video to do. I think Reese's too. He's the bad guy from Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys, voiced by Malcolm McDowell. He can remove his brain and attack people with it. What? That sounds crazy. You the one that was talking about Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys. It's an animated movie? I'm about to look that movie up. That sounds crazy. Bro could remove his brain and it attack people. That's wild. He sounds like an academic. That's super duper wild. I've never seen that movie. That must be old school. Is that like Master of Magnetism? Is that like 70s? He also had witty one-liners. Not witty one-liners. You can't be a villain if you don't have witty one-liners. You gotta have them. That's why when Doomsday come out at the end of next year, if Dr. Doom don't say nothing funny, or maybe he's not gonna be funny at all. Maybe he's gonna be serious the whole time. Imagine if he's just serious the entire time. We all like that movie. But yeah, I need suggestions. What we got? Cause I got here on my board. When I was like, yo, I want to go to LA with it. Some movies. It's a cartoon. Oh, it's a cartoon show. I'm definitely about to look that up. People keep telling me to do Bucky O'Hare. Do a James Bond 007 movie. There's so many of them. Which one? I would have to do the one with Pierce Brosnan. That's the James Bond I grew up with. Pierce Brosnan and GoldenEye, which made that game that people the Moonraker. Now that's the I gotta do the old school ones. You right? Came out in 1996. What's the best James Bond movie in your opinion, Pumpkin? Your favorite Bond is Roger Moore. What movies did he do?
Roger Moore is my favorite James Bond.
What movies did he do?
He did the most Bond movies too. He did The Spy Who Loved Me.
Mm-hmm.
He did Moonraker.
Mm-hmm.
He did the Man with the Golden Gun, I think.
Okay. Which ones did Sean Connery do? Because I would love to do some Sean Connery.
Connery is From Russia with Love.
From Russia with Love?
No, Goldfinger.
Oh, I got to do Goldfinger then. That's 70s? Is that the 70s?
60s.
I feel like they need to do a James Bond movie that's purposely like the old school movies. Like, I get it that we got all these different James Bonds, but I need them to go back to the old school super duper suave James Bond. Like, the last James Bond was dope. That was Action Bond. Huh?
All of them are a little different.
Yeah, but I want like them to purposely do a '60s, like do a new James Bond, but purposely have him in a different time period. Like that's what I want to see. Can you do Dynamite? But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs in the community. Um, Here's the thing about Black Dynamite and some of these movies that I don't necessarily be wanting to do. Movies that are already funny. I'm like, what can I add to this? Black Dynamite is fucking hilarious, yo. What can I add to Black Dynamite? That's why people ask me to do the Boondocks. I'm like, the Boondocks is already hilarious. What can I add to this? It's already funny. Like, I don't know how to make it funnier or make it better. Like some of the old school cartoons that are funny, I could kind of make them funnier because my humor is more adult and I could point things out. But Boondocks is very like certain some of that stuff is very like pointed. Do Akira. People keep telling me about Akira, but I don't really like. I know Akira is one of is considered one of the greatest animes, and it opened the door, and I respect it for that. I do not love that movie. I don't really like to watch it. It's a bit weird to me. But maybe I could do. I don't know because I don't even know what's going on in that movie. I just like when he pull up with the with the motorcycle. That's classic. That's iconic actually. Not even classic, iconic. Then do Boondock Saints. That's a good one. Go from Boondocks to Boondock Saints. One time he takes his brain out of his head, slices it in half, and throws one. It throws throws one half away. Then puts the other half back in his head. Then says, "I have half a mind to destroy you, Captain Simeon." Yo, that is hilarious. I'm about to find that show. Do the Bond that had Iron Joe in it. Iron Joe, who's that? Do Midnight Run. What's Midnight Run? Master Magnetism, you are a resident explainer because you be having mad movies on mine that I didn't know about, mad stuff on mine. Now you got to explain the plot. Sell it to me. That motorcycle move has been stolen. Like, yes, it's iconic. Certain things they're just iconic, right? And they're gonna be iconic forever. They're gonna be iconic. I don't know what to tell you. Certain things are just iconic, and that's an iconic thing that's been stolen millions of times. It's been stolen so much that it's kind of annoying. Like, all right, dude, we get it. That's the Akira thing, bro. Like, it's been done too much in too many movies. I want to see some. See, you know how where I would like to see that Akira move if it was like a kid on a tricycle. I want to see a kid on a tricycle do the Akira move in like a random movie. That'd be fire. Kira is groundbreaking in his animation and techniques. Visually is incredible. However, it really does get weird. Yeah, I don't know what's happening in that movie. Dude Grimm. The Grimm Adventures of Billy and Mandy? Emmanuel McGill, that's what you talking about? Or you talking about that silly ass show? Where they was turning into wolves and shit. Yeah, Master Magnetism, that's a fact. What about Ninja Scroll? Ooh, the last anime movie I did was Street Fighter. I might gotta take you up on Ninja Scroll, my G. I haven't watched Ninja Scroll in a minute. I might have to take you up on that Ninja Scroll joint. I just remember like being a kid and another kid telling me about it. He was like, yo, it's freaky. Like, I forget what the scene was with the poison and the chick with the breast, but I was like, yo, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Ninja Scroll, I'm gonna have to do that. Croucher Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I'm gonna make fun of. I make fun of that movie crazy. Croucher Tiger, Hidden Dragon, getting jokes. Do some video game story. Yo, I haven't done video games in so long. I just have because to do the video game ones, I really gotta watch speed run throughs of video games. You know what I might do? I might return to video games with Earthworm Jim, my G. And then I might go from Earthworm Jim to video game to the cartoon. Y'all remember the cartoon Earthworm Jim? That game, I never finished it. That game was fire though. I remember I rented it once and I maybe I got to the third level. Earthworm Jim was no joke. Man's ate and fell out. Both Street Fighters is hella funny. Do some video game storylines. When you say Don Shay Kent, what you mean both Street Fighters? You mean the one in the 2010s or whatever that is? With that silly ass dude from American Pie. I forget who he's supposed to be. Earthworm Jim will be wild. I might have to do that. You know what? I might have to do Earthworm. So imagine you did Ghostbusters. The real Ghostbusters or the Ghostbusters from the late 80s, early 90s? Robert De Niro plays and you talk about the movie or the cartoon. Robert De Niro plays a bounty hunter who gets this guy who was actually a tax guy for the mob, and now they're trying to kill him before they can get him to court. Oh, okay. Pumpkin, what's Exo Squad? I started looking at Exo Squad, but all of the storylines are tied together, so I really got to do a long form video for that.
Extra Squad is the shit with the Neo Sapiens.
Yeah, I'm on the Neo Sapiens side. I'm down with the Neo Sapiens, bro. The ones you uploaded. Got you, got you, got you. The wild shit in Ninja Scroll was when the snakes slides out the coochie cat and bit. That's crazy, both. I watched that movie in high school. Got to do both Ghostbusters, fake then real. All right, cool, 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 cool. Do both. I might have to rock with y'all on that. I might have to rock with y'all on that. Ghostbusters. You know, some of those movies that are really famous, I be nervous to do because I be thinking I'm gonna get a not copyright strike crazy, but like I can't monetize it. The monetization. Cause certain movies they'll stop the monetization. Like the superhero. Did I tell y'all about how I was tight about how the Street Fighter movie they like blocked the monetization on it after it already made a decent amount, not a decent amount, but it made some money. Then they blocked it. I'm like, yo, nobody cares about this movie. Like, this is not the type of shit you should be doing. Like, do shit. Like, for example, if I did Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters just had a movie. They're gonna have more movies. Do it on that. But even then, I'm only promoting your product. Like, it's no reason to stop me from being it. You know what I mean? But I guess maybe that it. Also, the other thing is that's probably not a regular person. It's probably like some software that's scanning for shit. So, um, that game was super hard. What game we talking about? Oh, Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim was mad difficult. I don't think I ever finished that game. I also never had that game. I used to go to my cousin's house in Mount Vernon, and he used to just rent video games, and we used to play them. And so that's why I played that. There was also some beat 'em up game. It was like with robots. I can't remember the name of it, but you could beat the robots apart. You could break the robots apart. You was a robot, but you could break the other robots apart, and then you could put them back together and break them again. That game was fire. Just because of that. Legend of the Overfin. I'm never doing that. You trying to get me in trouble? Freaky ass movie. That movie was freaky. That movie was freaky. They were just in there fucking. Tekken anime, classic. Well, I never seen a Tekken anime. I wanna. Somebody suggested the final Fatal Fury anime, so I might fuck with that at some point too. That's the one that ended with angel. I'll be knowing all these shits. That's messed up. Can't show 90% of Overfiend. That's a fact. That's crazy. Do the anime Wicked City. How freaky is Wicked City? Name with hell. I feel like is that the movie where the chick got the spider? She got the spider in her vagina. Like they open up a vagina and the shit shoot webs out. Am I bugging? I think that's that movie, right? Freaky facts. Yo, hit them likes. Y'all been in here. I ain't getting no likes, bro. My likes is at 0. It don't take no time to hit a like, brother. Thank you. Gary Tyndall. I was on the Neo Sapien side until Phaeton blew up Mar. See, I didn't get that far, and I gotta go and start watching it again. But I was on the. I'm down with the Neo Sapiens, man. I was with the Neo Sapiens. Do over the top. I'm gonna look into that. Yes. Wicked City was freaky as hell too. Got you, bro. Now Wicked City was the one with the crazy ass movie. I've never watched that whole movie. I just seen that scene when that shit is crazy. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction is a weird ass movie, yo. I low key would like to do Reservoir Dogs though. Cyborg Justice. That was the name of that game. Master of Magnetism, you the man, yo. That game was crazy, yo. You could break, yo. This was like one of the greatest beat 'em ups I ever played, cause you literally use a robot and you fought other robots, right? You walking up and down. You could break them niggas apart and put them back together and then fuck them up again. That shit was crazy. I didn't even get that far in that game. I just like doing that. All right, I'm gonna be here until 6. What time? I'm gonna be here for another 6 minutes. Then I'm ski-daddling, y'all. Silverhawks or Tiger Sharks? Tiger Sharks was the joint that they was on that the cartoon out, whatever that was, the comic strip. But they also did that stupid ass show, Street Sharks, no Street Frogs, who could do hip hop better than the frog can, and they was doing this stupid shit. I did that one before. Silverhawks over Tiger Sharks. Just because I feel like Silverhawks would be more fun to do. I want to do Bionic 6. I got to do that one. So imagine your name is Bruce Leroy. You're the last. Oh, that's the first one I did. So y'all gotta go when y'all look at my playlist. Go to my long form So Imagine playlist, and you'll see all of them. I've actually done a lot, so you'll see all of the ones that I've done, and you could go check them out. But the Last Dragon was the first one I did. Um, so imagine your name is Bruce Leroy, and you're the Last Dragon. There are 3 Fatal Fury movies, actually. See, I don't even remember the one that ended with, oh, angel. That was how it ended. Spider-Man and Venom versus Maximum Carnage was my favorite beat 'em. Yo. You know what? You know what, Chad? I got to do that, too. Because that was my game. I finished that game, too. It took a while. That shit was mad difficult. It is not as freaky as Overfiend, but that is not saying no. Overfiend was freaky. There was penetration in Overfiend. You could see the penetration. That was hentai. Jackie Chan Adventure. Somebody else asked for that. You can't find. No, that's not true, Pumpkin. I've already found Bionic 6 on YouTube. Dope. Freakazoid runs around in underwear. Freakazoid. I never really watched Freakazoid like that, but it's a classic. Pukey McFisty. That's a funny name. I just kind of binged them yesterday. What did you binge? Pukey McFisty. Chuck Norris Karate. Chuck Norris had a cartoon called Karate Commandos. I'm so sick of Chuck Norris. Freakazoid is a classic. It was. Peacekeepers. What's that? Dane Wan. Peacekeepers, is that a movie? Cartoon? What? I beat that game. You fight a giant human brain at the end. You serious? That sounds, yo, so imagine long form. Oh yeah. I see what you mean. I just kind of binged them yesterday. Oh yeah. That's a fact. Ever heard of the Adventures of T-Rex? No. What's it about? Is it a T-Rex? Is it about? Oh, what about Howard the Duck? I'm sure that's ridiculous. You would make Renegade hilarious. What is Renegade? What is Renegade? Renegade. Renegade. What is it? That was Fatal Fury, the motion picture. Oh. Oh, angel. Fatal Fury, Renegade. I'm definitely going to do Ninja Scroll. I got y'all on that. I got y'all. Streets of Rage 2, I've done that one. I got to repost it. Did you do Biker? He said Motorcycle Mice from Mars. Biker Mice from Mars. Yes, I have. I did one episode. I did the first episode. That shit was silly as hell, yo. But that shit was low-key fire. I want to watch more of it. 90s TV show about a bounty hunter with long hair. The Adventures of T-Rex? Howard the Duck is classic trash. That's a fact. Sometimes, like, Universal Soldier is trash. It's stupid. Like, they really, like, it's stupid. But I low-key hope, like, if you gonna remake a movie, remake Universal Soldier. Like, we need zombie veterans. Dead zombie veterans. We need that. I need that. 8-Man After. And he do karate. Facts. That midget from Howard the Duck just died today. I don't think we call them midgets anymore, bro. I think they're little people. That's my understanding. Do 8-Man After. 8-Man After. What is that? Now you gotta sell it. When y'all give me stuff I don't know what it is, y'all gotta sell that to me. 8-Man After. Universal Soldier is Jean-Claude Van Damme's finest acting work. That's a fact because he don't talk a lot. Beast Formers. I feel like it was Dolph Lundgren's finest acting work too, because Dolph Lundgren was bugged out in that movie. So with that stupid ass bust down. with the ears on and talk about I can't hear you. He was bugged out in that movie. He scared me. I'm like, yo, man. First of all, I wouldn't have reanimated him. I'd have looked at his face like, nah, man, keep him in the freezer. There's also a Rambo and RoboCop cartoon. I didn't know RoboCop got a cartoon. Fun fact: I've already written a whole RoboCop So Imagine. I just have not put it together yet. 8 Man is a deep cut. Judge Dredd was Stallone. Yes, I gotta do. Stupid ass movie. The newest Judge Dredd movie was fire though. I am gonna hold you. Alright, I'm about to hop off this live again. So before I go, thank you for everybody who did show up to the event on Friday. If you couldn't make it, I'm hoping to I'm planning to do something else, but it won't be a performance. It'll be more like a listening party for an upcoming project that I'm working on. On top of that, if you can, remember y'all can always do these super chats or these super likes or whatever where you can send me some money. It could be $2, it could be whatever, it could be 10. Some people send more, right? But you can always do that. If you like my content and like certain videos, haven't been monetized, like the Street Fighter one, you could just send some money for it if that's what y'all want to do. Also, new merch. The new merch is in the shop. I'm probably I posted a video here and it has the link, so the new merch is in the shop. So if y'all want to get merch that y'all been asking for, like this one, y'all can get it there. And man, I'll be back. I'm sorry I didn't make it Sunday. Sunday, I probably should have told you I wasn't gonna make it, but Sunday I had to go to a friend of mine's wedding, and by the time it was like a little bit further upstate New York, so by the time I got back, it was so late. I was like, it doesn't make sense. So all right, y'all. All right, we out. Peace, y'all.